Welcome back to the news at 10. Telecommunications giant MTN Nigeria has launched a new mobile application aimed at providing all the information Nigerians need to know about the upcoming elections at the click of a button. My 2015 app, launched in conjunction with the Independent National Electoral Commission and the National Orientation Agency, is designed to be a one-stop shop on smartphones for all the information about the elections and more.
How many Nigerians of voting age know there are 28 political parties currently in Nigeria? How many people know where to pick up their permanent voters' cards or the location of their polling units and particular polling booths? Not many. These and many more relevant information on the election coming up in 2 weeks is what MTN Nigeria has stepped in to provide with the new mobile application, My 2015 app. The app, introduced in conjunction with the Independent National Electoral Commission and the National Orientation Agency, was launched by MTN in Abuja.
If people don't have computers, at least we know they have mobile phones. And with the app in the mobile phone, it becomes easy to navigate to the information they need about the election. All you have to do is point and click, and it takes you straight to what you want.
We believe in targeted voter education and publicity. But I think with this, it's democracy in action, really, because almost every Nigerian has access or has a handset or access to the GSM line. So the fact that it can have all this information at a very click of a button, we find very exciting. It makes our job a lot more easier.
The designer of the app says the application, which will also help INEC disseminate election results in real time, is secure from manipulation, just as the NOA boss said it saves time and costs of information dissemination.
We have saved us costs, we have saved us time, we have opened the windows of access. This is commendable, this is great.
If there is maybe a particular information out there on a particular candidate or maybe some of the results are out, you get an alert on your phone to let you know. So it keeps you up to date with what's going on with the electoral process.
MTN's target is to enhance the success of the elections in February by giving Nigerians as much information as possible. To achieve this, they made the app free and easy to download by sending SMS 2015 to 131. This, they say, will guarantee you get all information you need on the election and also upload your videos and pictures on the elections at the click of a button. Omelogo Nadi, Channels Television News.
First Bank. You first.
Welcome to Business News. I'm Anne Nwawadu. 213 billion naira Nigerian electricity market stabilization facility has been disbursed to generation and distribution companies. This, according to the CBN Governor, Dr. Godwin Emefiele, will allow players in the sector close shortfalls in electricity supply as well as generate revenue for their companies. The loan facility has a repayment period of 10 years.
The CBN sees this 213 billion Nigerian electricity stabilization facility as a way to kickstart the electricity market in a way that ensures that the sector can deliver tangible improvement in power supply for all Nigerians. In exchange for this intervention, we truly expect parties that are collecting these funds today to, one, ensure that the funds are repaid as and when they fall due, ensure that all inputs into the generation of power are ramped up in a consistent and acceptable manner in line with our agreements, invest the funds in the necessary improvements in generation, plant maintenance, transmission upgrades, and distribution networks, including transformers and better metering for end users and consumers.
While some participants at the meeting between the APC presidential candidate General Muhammadu Buhari and the organized private sector have described the essence of the gathering as significant for Nigeria's business competitiveness. According to them, the country falls short of the World Bank Global Competitiveness Index, and there is urgent need to address that challenge.
One of the things investors are looking for is a very stable and predictable macroeconomic environment. The world over, the competition for investments is quite fierce now. And that's why when we talk about foreign direct investment, people talk about doing business report of the World Bank or the World Economic Forum Global Competitiveness Index. If you look at all these key parameters, what we are seeing in Nigeria today is a downward slide. So that doesn't put us in a position to remain competitive in terms of attracting investments into Nigeria that will lead to job creation for our teeming youth.
The major takeaway for the private sector is a reassurance that the private sector will remain the engine of growth and that they can count on that government to create the right policy environment, the general enabling environment for their businesses to thrive.
Well, the Nigerian equities market resumed north as sell pressure eased across the board. Bolaji Akinwale has the summary of today's session.
Hello, welcome to the Stock Market Report. Trading activities at the equities market got off to a bright start as the bulls staged a comeback, pushing key indicators 1.08% higher. The all-share index rose to 29,882.28 with a market capitalization of 9.95 trillion naira. With a 12 naira 77 kobo increase in its share price, Seplat was Monday's top gainer. On the flip side, investors shaved 6 naira 95 kobo off the share value of 40 Oil. Sevener Bottling Company and Presco also received the cold shoulder from investors. On the volume chart, bank stocks dominated with FBN Holding taking the lead with 24.03 million shares. When the closing bell rang, investors had exchanged 254.84 million shares in 5,501 deals worth 3.24 billion naira. And that's it on the Stock Market Report. I am Bolaji Akinwale.
Thank you, Bolaji. That's it on Business News. The rest of the news at 10 continues shortly.
First Bank. You first.
Still ahead on the news at 10, Nigerian striker Yakubu Egbeni joins Reading Football Club of England on transfer deadline day. That's on sports. Please stay with us.